strength cardio day, so grab some light load if you have it. I have some dumbbells, but water bottles, anything like that will work for this workout. We got some live users on Forte, Catherine and Brittany. So girls, if you are hearing me now, make sure you grab some light to medium dumbbells or any kind of load that you can grab. It could be soup cans, it could be detergent canisters, it could be water bottles, anything, wine bottles. I've used wine bottles. I used last week a couple giant vodka bottles, made for a very big grip, but it worked. So anything that you can do for load, but obviously we're gonna do this as well. I'm gonna show you ways to do this without load. All right, squad, thanks for joining me here on Instagram Live, Facebook Live, and Forte Live. So happy to have the home users here for this workout. This is going to be strength cardio. So it is cardio wrapped within some strength and muscle gain. So we're gonna do upper body, lower body, hamstrings today. We've got a lot of fun moves and always core if you know me. I love core. So first up, squad, what I want you to do is take your feet. We're gonna bring them shoulder width apart, and I just want you to squat. So nice and easy squats. We're just kind of opening up the hip joint, getting blood focused for the quads and into the hips, especially if you've been seated all day today, right? We're just gonna try to get ourselves out of that threshold where the sit has a bottom, right? Meaning you're not going below wherever that seat of the chair or the sofa is. So we're gonna try to get a little lower in that squat today, even through the warm up, each one trying to kind of push the depth of the squat as long as we can maintain that upright torso. All right, squad. So if you're ready, I want you to drop down to the bottom of your squat or very nearly close, not to a relaxed bottom, but a contracted bottom. I want to hang on to this for 10 more seconds. This is going to kind of just speed roll the blood into the quads for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up. I want you to have a 5 or 6 foot thoroughfare in front of you, and I want to see a forward lunge. So big step forward. Make sure you're stepping far enough forward that the knee does not go past the toes. It can be over the toes, but we do not want the knee to go past. I know I've got some users in the DR. Hope everybody is safe there as well. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I am here live Monday through Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Friday at 4, and this Friday I have a special guest for the workout to be revealed soon, but it is going to be a fun partner workout with the guest. So that's Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, squad, step a little far forward, and we're now going to do a reverse crunch. So we're just going to reverse the lunge, take a big step back. Same thing, being cognizant of that front knee so that it is protected over the front foot or toe. Good, squad. Give me one more each side. Should be getting a little more movement in different planes. Now I want you to face forward, nice wide stance. This is way outside of the normal squat stance, so way wider than your shoulders, toes turned out a little bit more, and you're gonna squat. So this doesn't have as low a depth. This is a sumo squat, so it's for the insides of the legs. So all the way down, all the way up. Again, just kind of playing with where that depth is. The general rule is the moment your knees cave in a little, you're too far south. So just go to the point that you can maintain. Once again, knees over, feet, all the way down. We've got 3 more here, squad. And then we're gonna get right into our core. Good stuff. All right, squad, so here's what we've got for the core. We've got 15-second switches. So I'm gonna go through 3 different moves. We're gonna do them 15 seconds apiece. The first and fourth move are the same, okay? That will fill a minute. And then we're gonna do it 2 times, okay? So just know that we don't need any equipment for this. I'm gonna show you the moves now. Remember, it's 3 moves, and then we are gonna go into also a second part. The first one is gonna be a butterfly crunch. So your feet are gonna be in the butterfly position, and you're just crunching up a very small range of motion. You're gonna do that for 15 seconds. Then you're gonna take your hands behind your neck. You're gonna give me scissors for 15 seconds. Then we're gonna go into V-ups for 15 seconds and right back to the butterfly crunch. Don't worry about the pattern. I'm gonna yell them out for you. First thing, go ahead and come on down to the ground. All you need to know for this first one is butterfly your feet. This should feel like a nice good stretch anyway. Roll all the way back and here we go. Nice little crunches. We've got 15 seconds here, and then we are going into scissors, and then V-ups, and then we're back to this to finish out the minute. All right, get ready. Scissors in 3, 2, 1. Bring that head up, hands behind the head, and we've got scissors. You're just crossing left over right for 15 seconds. Then we're gonna go into V-ups in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fold in the middle and all the way down. All the way up, all the way down. You also have the option of a bent knee, V-up. We have 7 seconds left here. We're going right back to that butterfly crunch for 15. All right, go ahead, butterfly the feet, tiny little crunch. 15 seconds here. I'm gonna give you 15 seconds to catch your breath, and we go through this one more time. 5 seconds left in this crunch. 3, 2, 1, and rest. So now you know the lay of the land. We're gonna go one time through again, 15 seconds each, starting with the butterfly crunch, and then we move on to one more set for the core, and then that's in our rear view mirror. Butterfly the feet squat, hands behind the head, and here we go. Nice little baby crunch, coming all the way up, all the way down. Make sure the shoulders return to the ground in between each rep. Scissors in 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend those legs. Bring that head off the ground if you can. If you need to put your hands underneath your glutes, you can do that as well to alleviate anything in the low back. We have 5 seconds left. We're going into V-ups in 3, 2, 1, and here we go. 15 seconds. Last time for the V-ups. Remember, bend those knees if it's getting a little tricky to kind of fold in the middle. 5 more seconds left, squad. We're going right into that butterfly crunch now. So butterfly the feet. Hi, Zoe. Zoe is very astutely checking form, and I guess that means we're doing good. She's off. We've got 5, squad. Down to 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, we're gonna give that core a rest for just a second. I'm gonna go over the next set of 3. So the first move is a touchdown arm crunch. So think of touchdown arms, right? You're watching the football game, touchdown! So we're gonna have those arms, biceps near the ears, and we're gonna come all the way up and try to maintain the bicep near the ear. We're gonna do that for 15 seconds. So it's a big move. You're not gonna get a ton of reps, but just move through that plane. And then we're gonna go into flutter kicks. So we did scissors. Now we're just gonna do straight legs, point the toes, and flutter. We are going back to the V-up as the third move, and then we're going back to touchdown arms, okay? So here we go, squad. In 5 seconds, all you need to know is the first one is going to be touchdown arms, feet on the ground, and here we go. So use the arms to come up and slowly come back down. Resist against gravity. Try not to have the arms come all the way forward and then return overhead. Try to keep the biceps near the ears. Good. All the way down, and flutter kicks. Here we go. Point those toes, keep those legs long, keep them straight. We've got V-ups coming up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and here we go. In and out. Go for that bent knee. You can even have a little hold at the top if you need it. And then you come all the way, recoil back out and back in. We have 5 seconds. We're going back to touchdown arms in 2, in 1, feet on the ground, all the way up, and slowly fight gravity down. 15 seconds here. Then I'm gonna give you a little pause, and then we're gonna do it one more time for 1 more minute of work, and rest. All right, 15 seconds off, and then we go through this one more time. Catherine, hope you're with me. Brittany, Lauren, my girls at Forte, my squad here on Instagram. Here we go in 5 seconds. It's touchdown arms. I see you guys on Instagram. I see the fire. Here we go, gang. And 15 seconds. All the way up, slowly back down. Even if it's only 3 reps, I'll take it. The slower, the better here. Squad, we have 3, 2, 1, and long legs, flutter kicks, okay? Once again, put your hands underneath your glutes if you need them. Little baby flutter kicks, keep the legs long. 5 seconds, we're going into those almost seemingly impossible V-ups right now. So bend and extend if they're getting a little tough. We have 15 seconds here, and then you're going into touchdown arms for the last time, We'll get a break and we're gonna get right into our strength cardio. All right, squad, here we go, touchdown arms. This is it, it's the last 15 seconds. Slow and steady on the way back. Oh, baby, do I feel the core. All the way back, all the way forward for 2, 1, and done. Good job. All right, so rest. I'm gonna go over the first block of strength cardio. So we're gonna do a 40-20, 40 seconds of work, and I'm gonna give you half of that to rest, okay? So it's a 2-to-1 work ratio. You're gonna work double the time of rest, but rest is built in. So we have 3 moves that we're gonna do for this 40 seconds of work and 20 seconds of rest. We're gonna do some hollow flies. We're gonna do some seated presses, so you will need a seat or you can sit on the ground, okay? And then we're gonna put the dumbbells or weights away and we're gonna do some hops. So let's go over what they look like. The hollow fly is where you're gonna be on the ground, okay? The hollow position is where you look like the bottom of a boat, right? So you lift up the feet and the arms. So what we are going to do is we're gonna use our weights, bring them up overhead, head up and legs up, and you're gonna do a hollow fly. Now, if this gets too tricky for your back or for your neck, put everything down and you're just gonna draw this arc or rainbow with your wine bottles, your water bottles, your dumbbells, whatever you have for 40 seconds. It is a long hold. So I expect you to either take a break or just come out of the hollow before going back in, okay? Then you are going to come up to a seat. So in that 20 seconds of rest, we find a seat, sit down, bring our weights up to our shoulders, and we're gonna do alternating presses. So again, it's 40 seconds. This is a giant chunk of time. So renegotiate what weights you might need, maybe some lighter versions for this next segment. Then you're gonna set them down. You're gonna come up. We're gonna do lateral hops, okay? Now, you're gonna hear me do some audibles, and I'm gonna say squat thrust. If you hear me say squat thrust, wherever you are in your lateral hop, hit the plank and stand, okay? I promise I won't overuse the audible, but it is gonna come about. All right, squad, so we're gonna go in 12 seconds. We are going into the hollow fly. This is a 40-second clock. So come down to the ground. We're diving right into our strength, which also has a core component. Roll back, and here we go. So 40 seconds here, nice and easy, hollow flies, okay? Triceps or back of the arm comes down to the ground, and then you press up to full extension over your chest. Now, if you start to feel your low back, bend your knees so that we round the low back. We want the back rooted into the ground. I don't want that arch lifting off of the ground. We have 10 seconds left here. Stay with this. You're gonna have 20 seconds to transition. We are 7 seconds away. Get that last 1 or 2 reps here and go ahead and slowly come up. Now we have 20 seconds, okay, to reassess. You're gonna come into a seated position. I love the seated press because we gain core, because we've turned off or immobilized the lower body. We have 5 seconds, gang. We're going into alternating presses in 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Now, I can tell you that my 20-pound dumbbells are gonna get tiresome for a 40-second block. So if that happens to me or you, you put one of them down if you have some meatier weights, and we're just gonna do a front press, okay? So I love the alternating and single arm because I love the ability to strengthen the weaker side, but we're all making do with what we have, and we don't all have the right weights, myself included. 10 more seconds here, so stay with your press, whether it's alternating or a single overhead. You have 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and safely set your weights down. We have 20 seconds. We have plenty of time here. You're gonna go into the lateral hops. Again, when you hear me say squat thrust, give me 1 squat thrust before you return to the lateral hops. Here we go, squat in 5, in 4. Make sure your weights are not in your way. 2, 1, and here we go. So lateral hops. You can think of it as a skater, although you don't have to do a skater. You can bring the foot next to the other, or you can do that single land, okay? Make this as challenging as it makes sense for you. We have 40 seconds here, and squat thrust. We also have some squat thrust built in. So Find that squat thrust, and then right back into the lateral hops. Squat thrust, down and up, and off we go into the laterals. Good squad. Squat thrust, down, up, and rest. Good job. All right, squad, one more time through. You've now got the feel for it. Get ready for your hollow fly. 20 seconds will be just about the time you make yourself down to the ground. So go ahead and get there pretty efficiently. Here we go, gang. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So notice I'm gonna start with head down and feet down. I'm gonna get my flies going here. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna extend my legs, lift my head. And what you can do is you can go back and forth between this. Challenge yourself with the reliance of the floor to support you and the reliance of your core to make this happen. All the way out and in, 15 seconds here, squad. My forte users, let's go all the way until that 0, right? All 40 seconds. Big fly down, squeeze up top for 3, for 2, for 1, and rest. Come all the way up, find your seated position once again, and remember we're going into that alternating press. You still have 10 more seconds, that's the good news. Okay, 20 seconds, enough time to recapture some sense of normalcy. Bring your weights up, and here we go. So 40 seconds, once again, try to reach all the way up. Full extension. If you only reach to here, right, that's all the arms are gonna really know what to do. I wanna teach the body again, full range of motion. All the way up, all the way down. Squeeze your core, make sure you're sitting tall. Don't fold in the middle. Big proud chest, eyes straight forward, because wherever the eyes go, the torso follows. Squad, we have 10 seconds. Last time you're here, maybe much to everyone's joy. 5 to go, 3, 2, and 1. Set your dumbbells out of the way. We have lateral hops, okay? This time, we're gonna do just a squat jump. So when you hear squat jump, wherever you are, just give me a little pop and then go back into your laterals. We have 5 more seconds. Last time of the hops in 3, in 2, in 1, and here we go. So big hop each side, okay? 1 by 1, and squat jump. Down, up, and then go back to the lateral. Good, gang. Really try to press off. See how far you can get left and right? We're really trying to wake up those lateral leg muscles that if you don't play intramural sports, soccer, things where you cut, basketball, a lot of those muscles go dormant. Squat thrust, or pardon me, squat thrust, squat jump. That was definitely not intended. 5 more seconds. Hopefully nobody fell for that. 3, squad, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, we have another round of the 40-20, 3 different moves, okay? We're gonna do a hollow squeeze press. So if you have 2 dumbbells, you're gonna merge them together in the hollow position or flat on the floor, and you're gonna go down and up, okay, for the chest. Then we're gonna do a pullover. The last one, which I'm gonna show you now, is quarter jumps in and out in the squat. So that's the last one, okay? Now let's go to the floor. I'll show you the first 2. So the first one is what's called a squeeze press. So you take your weights in the hollow position, down and up. If your weights are too heavy, just simply do single, down and up. And remember, you can always put your head down. The second move is 1 weight, and it's a pullover. Rest your head. You're gonna take this weight all the way back behind you. You're gonna feel your scapula, your lats, your back engage, and bring it forward. Keep the arms as straight as possible, and that's move number 2, okay? So here we go, gang. We're gonna go in 5 seconds. Remember, it's a 40-second clock. The first up is the squeeze press. Here we go in 2, 1, and we're off. So down and up. Once again, full extension, all the way down, all the way up. So this is chest, shoulders. If you're in the hollow, it's obviously core. Remember, you can always put head and feet down if it becomes a little bit too much, okay? So for me, this is a lot of weight, down and up. I'm gonna put my feet down, relax my head for the remaining seconds, which are 10. And then we got a 20-second break, and we're going right into that pullover. In 4, get ready for rest in 2 and 1. So now it's a single weight, or if you're just doing body weight, you just squeeze your fist and you're gonna take the arms all the way back and all the way forward. We're going in 10 seconds. Arms overhead with or without that load. We're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, and here we go. So slow and steady. I don't want you to miss the back muscles, and slowly up. Now listen, keep the arms as straight as possible. If you bend the arms, it becomes more of like a arm movement. And if you're doing this with me, you know this is back. So try to keep the arms as straight as possible. They're just the lever to make this pattern of movement happen. And you'll feel every muscle in your back erupting to make this happen. Good. Good, gang. We're almost there. Less than 10 seconds. Then you get a 20-second break. And then we're moving into this last bit and rest. Okay, 20 seconds off. You're gonna come up to your feet. We have a quarter squat, in and out jumps, okay? 10 more seconds of rest. All you're gonna do is just unlock the knees and you're just gonna go in and out, okay? 5 more seconds. Crew, hang with me, you got this. And here we go. Quarter squat and in and out. Nice and easy. Now, I'm gonna call for an audible. When I call for high knees, you're gonna run high knees until I tell you to go back to the jumps, okay? So, high knees. So run those high knees and switch back to the jumps. Nice and easy, light on the knees, keeping the knee bent. High knees, run them out, run them out, run them out. Switch, out and in, out and in, nice and easy. 10 more seconds here. And high knees, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Okay, get ready. We're going right back to the top. You guys with me? Stay with me. We've got a 20-second break. It's hollow squeeze, pull over, 1 more in and out. We have 10 seconds, squad. We are down to 5. 40-second block begins now. So I'm going to bend my knees, really reinforce my low back onto the floor. Still getting core, heads lifted. And notice, for me, I'm not just ripping out the presses. Slow and controlled so that I feel the contraction all the way down and all the way up. 15 seconds here, gang. And then we're gonna have a 20-second rest to transition. 7 away. Keep going. You're down to 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Good job. Pullovers are next. We've got 20 seconds to shake out the arms, make it feel okay. 10 seconds away. When you're ready, roll back. Arms start directly overhead. And here we go in 3, 2, 1, slow and controlled. Nice and easy, all the way back, all the way forward. Take your time through the movement. Good, we have 10 seconds down. So I'm not looking for volume of reps. I'm looking for how controlled you can make it through space. So resist against gravity as you pull back. As you come overhead, pull the rib cage down as you press over top. Let the rib cage expand on the way back, and then squeeze and pull the rib cage down. You have 5 seconds left, and then we're in our last little cardio spurt for this interval. All right, let's take your weight, put it to the side. Zoe's back in the house. She's ready for cardio or ball chasing, but that'll come later. 8 more seconds, shake out those arms. That should have been a taxation of the arms, right? We've got 3 seconds. We're gonna go out and ins, and you'll wait for the audible. Here we go. So out and in, nice and easy. We're going from just outside the shoulder jumps to just inside the shoulder jumps. Okay, just little movements and high knees. Run them out, use those arms. Don't forget the arms. The arms are what make it happen. Back to the switches, the jumps. Good. Nice and easy here. Stay low. High knees. Come on, run it out. Back to the jumps. Come on. 10 seconds. Rest is coming. High knees for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Good job, squad. All right, rest. So here's what we've got for the next one. We have a 30-second interval and a 15-second interval, okay? We're gonna slow down the heart rate a little bit. We're gonna go into a reverse lunge and into some lunge jumps. So for this one, I'm gonna use just simply 1 dumbbell, okay? And the first move is a single side reverse lunge. So I'll show it to you from this angle. So the leg that's gonna move is gonna be what you hold the weight in. I'm gonna start out nice and tall. If you have a dumbbell, let it hang down to relax your grip. I'm gonna take a big step back and forward. I'm gonna do that for 30 seconds. Then at 30 seconds, I'm gonna have you either drop the weight or hang on to the weight depending on the amount of weight you have, and we're just gonna do little baby jumps for 15, okay? Then we're gonna go to the other side, and then we're done with this move, okay? 30 and 15, 2 times through. We're gonna go in 5 seconds, so grab the weight, 3, 2, 1, and here we go. So I'll face this way, big step back. The leg that lunges is the one holding the weight, okay? So take your time. The weight's gonna pull on one side of your torso. So what you've gotta do is squeeze your core so that we don't get pulled down by it. That's how we are gaining a little bit of core with this move as well. So we have 7 seconds, and you're either gonna hang on to the weight or set it down. I'm gonna set mine down, get into your split stance, and we have 15 seconds of little baby jumps. Good, 10, just little tiny plyo jumps for 5, 3, and rest. Good job. Shake out the legs, pick up that weight, transfer it to the other hand, and give you 10 more seconds, and we're gonna go right into the other side. 30-second reverse lunge into the plyos in 4, 3, 2, and here we go. So big step back and forward. Keep your eyes up, torso up. Remember, wherever your eyes go, your shoulders follow. And this is a move where we want to stay stacked in our abdomen. So keep your eyes up so that you remain erect and your core is firing, okay? Remember, we're always trying to, or I should say I am always trying to find extra ways to grab core because it's just that important. 3, 2, 1, set the weight down if you feel for it or hold on to it, and little baby pulses. 15 seconds here. You're doing great. 5, we're down to 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, squad, we're quickly going into the second part of this. It is a single weighted squat. That means one weight. We're doing this 2 times, so on the second time you'll switch. We're gonna do 30 seconds of squats into what you probably can guess, 15 seconds of squat pulse. Okay, so we're gonna go in 12 seconds, catch your breath back. You see that this also, even just the sustained weight movements do take the heart rate up. Here we go, squad. Bring the weight up and 30 seconds of squats. Nice and easy here. Just all the way down and up. Again, really squeezing the torso so we don't get pulled to the side of the weight. Okay, I like the weight on your shoulder versus here because the knees kind of get in the way as you squat. So keep it up, elbow high, eyes up. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, 15-second pulses. Oh man, do you know this burns, right? Come on, we're in the single digits of leftover time. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Okay, I'm gonna give you 15 seconds off because we're going into the same movement, we're just shifting the weight. So shake the legs out. 5 seconds away. Here we go. Dumbbells up and squat. Use the other hand to balance as you get to the bottom of the squat. Nice and easy here. All the way down, all the way up. You're doing great. Strong core. Do not hold your breath. We're coming up on the last 10 seconds of the active squat. Then we're going into pulse. In 7, in 5, 3, 2, 1, and pulse, pulse. Come on, stay with it. We only have 2 more segments left. We're almost home free. You've got 5. We're down to 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Nice job. All right, squad. Here's what we have left. 30-second intervals through 6 moves twice, okay? This is the last large block, and then all we have left is a speed round with no weight. So this is our last weighted round, okay? So here's what we've got. The first 30 seconds is gonna be a single weight. Once again, it's a squat and press, otherwise known as a thruster. 30 seconds, okay? Then you're gonna bring the dumbbell down for the next block. Bring your foot back just about a foot. And we're gonna do a staggered Romanian deadlift. So notice the front knee's bent slightly, then that's all the bend I'm giving it, and I'm just hinging at the hips. The back leg is what I consider a kickstand. Let me show you from the side. I'm bringing it just back about a foot or 2. The heel is up, and I'm bending the back leg, but I'm not bending the front anymore, so it's a big hamstring move and low back. Okay, then you're gonna place this down. We're gonna go into 30 seconds of jumping jacks, and then we're gonna go, the second round starts immediately. Thrusters on the other side, a staggered RDL on the same side, and then we're gonna end with high knees and fast feet, all right? So this is it. Last big block, thrusters, RDLs, jumping jacks, thrusters, RDLs, high knees, okay? We got this. We got 10 more seconds, squad. We're gonna start out with those thrusters. It's 30 seconds, and then we're into RDLs in 5. Big inhale, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and down, up, down, up. Use that other arm to balance, okay? Full squats, really stand up, create momentum out of the bottom. Don't linger at the bottom. Give that muscle time to turn around, and once we've come to the bottom, let it uncoil and bring us back up. 8 seconds. I know this is a doozy, that's why I'm starting with it. 3, 2, 1. Same hand that has the dumbbell, bring that same leg back. There's your kickstand, and we're already into this hinge. So it's like you're bowing down. Hips back, shoulders forward. Should be a lot of pull or stretching your hamstring. We're 15 seconds away from setting the weight down, and we're going into jumping jacks, okay? 5, 3, and carefully set the weight down, and as quickly as you can, right into jumping jacks. White feet, arms up top, 30 seconds here. Now give me seal jacks, okay? That's where we come out in front of the chest. Good. Now we're gonna go sumo jacks. Drop into a sumo. Good. Back to seals. Good. And overhead. And rest. Good job. One more round. This is it. Are you ready? Grab your weights. We're going into that thruster to start. Okay, into the RDL. And then we finish with high knees and fast feet. Here we go in 5, squad. 4, 3, 2, and off you go. All the way down, all the way up. Come on, hang in there. I know that we can finish this together. It is hard, and it is hard for me. I'm pushing through this with you. 10 seconds left, then we go into the RDL. In 6, we're going in 4. One more thruster. Slide the same leg back as holding the dumbbell and start that hinge. So we bring the breath down here one last time before we crank it up again. It's the name of the game. Spike the heart rate, drop it. That will rev up your metabolism. It'll have you burning calories long after this is over, which of course is the thing we all want. We want good engines running high all the time. Good. Set your dumbbell down, and let's begin with fast feet. So just give me those fast feet. Yes. fast as you can. High knees. Run them up. Come on, use those arms. Back to fast feet. Good. Come on, give me a few more seconds here. High knees. Run them. We've got 8 seconds left. Let's finish with fast feet for 4, 3, army crawl by Zoe, 2, and 1. Good job. Zoe got it on the action. Nice job, squad. Are we doing okay? How's the blood, sweat, tears Instagram? I see you guys. Good to see you, Janet. All right, squad, here's what we got. Speed round. Favorite part. It means we're home free after this. It's 2 minutes as always. And we've got 3 moves, okay? Here's the 3 moves. One's a burpee, all the way down, chest and thighs to the deck, jump and clap. You're gonna do 1 rep. Then you're gonna do 1 reverse lunge with body weight. Then you're gonna come down to the ground and you're gonna do 1 sit-up. Sounds easy, but how are we gonna fill 2 minutes? You're gonna add a rep every round. So it's 1 rep to start, 2 reps by the second round, on and on and on. Yvette Jane, I see you. Zoe's helping to keep count over here. All right, Forte users, are we ready? Squad on Facebook and Instagram. I'm gonna give you another 12 seconds. Okay, it's 2 minutes of work, 1 burpee, 1 reverse lunge, 1 sit-up, add a rep every round, 2 minutes, see how high you can get. Here we go, in 3, 2, 1, and off you go. All the way down. Oh, the first burpee never feels bad, does it? 1 reverse lunge, come down to the ground, any sit-up you want, okay? Dealer's choice. Good news, 15 seconds has already passed. Now we're into the round of 2. Open all the way up top on your burpee, eyes up, and we've got 1 lunge each leg. So 1, 2, then down to the ground, 2 sit-ups, and then you're in your round of 3. So up on your feet, 3 burpees, all the way down and up. Good. And 3 lunges, big step back. You can also go forward. I like the reverse. Some people like the forward. Don't forget to finish the segment with your sit-ups. Zoe brought monkey. I'm gonna do sit-ups with this little guy. What do you think, Zoe? You gotta start working out, core day. All right, keep going, squad. Gang, we're coming up on the last 30. So burpees, reverse lunge, sit-up, add a rep, okay? Here we go. This is it. Come on, squad. Last push. Speed round is where whatever you have left, we're using it, right? No reason to save it. The body regenerates, the body reincorporates, it re-energizes. Use whatever momentum you have left so that you are breathless. Gang, here we go. It's the last 15 seconds. Try to see how far into this little rep scheme you can get. We've got 10, come on. Fire it away, reverse lunge, sit-ups into the burpees. 5 seconds. We're down to 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, everybody. I'm so proud of you. Good job. Hopefully you realize too, if you don't have weights, by going through the range of motion, you'll still get the give backs, right? Anything we slow down and we contract the muscles that we want to work helps us. It helps in lieu of load, okay? Squad, thank you so much for joining me. If you can hang out for 2 minutes, I would like to stretch you because I know it's really tricky to get those stretches in. So if you're ready, go ahead and take a seat on the ground. You're gonna butterfly those feet. For anybody still with me, remember, we have 3 days of cardio and 2 days of strength cardio. So cardio is always woven through, but I do believe there's a place for all of us with load. It builds bone, helps the attachments of muscle attach better to the bone, which makes you stronger. It helps to prevent accidents, prevent injuries. And of course, all this really, truly is headed towards making our immunes much stronger so that we can fight off this illness, God forbid that we get it, or that we don't get it. We fought it off because our immunes are so strong. So I know that sometimes it's tough to motivate to work out, but man, there's nothing like the feeling on the other side, right? All right, squad, stay with the stretches. If you have to peace out, Please make sure you get into hips and hamstrings specifically, because we did do a lot there. And of course, even if you're just getting a couple little arm stretches left and right. All right, squad, let's come into a tabletop position. Keep your hips high. Take those arms all the way out. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, there is a great meditation on Instagram by my friend Yvette Jane, YVETTEJAIN. I try to catch her most nights when I can, and it just helps to really springboard into a really peaceful evening. So that's every night at 9. I'm so grateful for her. I'm grateful for all of my fitness colleagues who are making all this available to you. We so appreciate you and your time. Thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you next time. Take care.